I was born and raised in the capital of Turkey, Ankara. I loved that you could go to any bazaar and talk to store owners who would bring you a cup of tea. You could pour out your heart and they would listen. And that's beautiful. I have always had people who wanted to chat with me around. In Turkey, family is the most important thing you have in life. And the people I grew up with, because I went to the same school my whole life, they become your family and they all became my support system. So you would always have these people around you who could just give a hug and everything would be okay. I was determined to come and study in America. When I came here, I was like, I accomplished this, I can do it now. I'm going to have my own life, I'm going to do everything myself, be this independent person. But I felt like I couldn't explain myself to people. People wouldn't understand me. There were cultural barriers, language barriers. And after a while, I felt like I was lonely for the first time. I would start to think about bad things. My mind would start taking over me. I started having panic attacks. I started not being able to get out of bed, crying all the time. And after coming from this huge culture of people and support, I couldn't reach out to my family physically, like be in their presence to calm me. And then one day, the weekly bulletin board outside of the elevator on my floor in Warren, it was about depression and anxiety, saying what the symptoms are. I had every single symptom of both. One of my friends who I grew up with came to visit me, and I talked to him about it. And he made me call the student health services, which I dreaded to do so. But I went there and I started medication and I started therapy. And then a month into my treatment, I went to the art store, got brushes and paint, and I just started to paint. I didn't even think of what I was going to paint. I just played music and I just painted. And after a while, I could see that every brushstroke was a sentence that was waiting to get out of my mind. And as I painted, I started to talk to myself. I started to see what my brain wanted to say to me. And slowly, every painting started to be a reflection of my feelings. And I felt lighter. I felt like I could finally deal with my issues, talk to myself, be my own family, be my own support system.